Good morning, everyone. Got a beautiful sunrise. No cars. And yes, seeing it's springtime, you can see the sun's coming up directly in the middle of the road. That's where it always comes. Anyways, it is a beautiful morning. I just saw it coming up and I thought, let's see if I can see the sunrise from my front door. And sure enough, front yard. So I came up and there it is. Beautiful sunrise. Good morning. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. We'll talk some more later. Well, good afternoon, everyone. It's after church. This is Meg's little house in the country. And I'm going to take you out in a minute and show you what our weather is like today and why I'm just not going to be able to get out and do any yard work today either. Geez, that's a whole weekend, a Saturday and a Sunday that were supposed to be warm and sunny and just kind of turned out to be not so warm and not so sunny. So come along as I take you outside and show you. Well, y'all, it was starting to get windy when I went to church. Actually, the wind started coming back about, I would say it was 10 a.m. Started picking up, and by the time I got out of church, it was very, very, very windy. And so I don't think I'm going to get any yard work done today. It's a chilly wind. It hasn't gotten as warm out here as it was going to predict. I mean, I think eventually these clouds are going to blow over. You can see far to the southwest, there's a little blue sky there. But, yeah. So, we're going to do a little indoor stuff. I thought I would show you how I crochet my scrubbies. I'm trying to get a whole bunch of scrubbies put together. Oh, Rosie, back in the house, back in the house. This latch on this door just does not want to stay latched. And when it gets windy, that door tends to blow open, which is why I got a brick sitting here, because sometimes I gotta keep the door from blowing out, use it as a door stop. Anyways, we come into the craft room. I have got some scrubby yarn, and I'm gonna show you how to do it real fast. It's gonna be real fast. We are using the loops and threads, and they don't have a name for their color. That's just a number, 04007. Yeah, I've looked. They don't tend to give their fancy color. Okay, here we go. It's called Brights, and there's the lot number. But anyways, I'm doing more scrubbies so I can get some put together like this. So I thought I would bring you along and show you how I make my scrubbies. Hope you enjoy that. Okay, first I've made my little starting loop. We're going to chain 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oops, lost my loop. 9, 10. Let's get some more yarn. Lily, get down. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Ah, Lily, go away. 16. So we got 16, but I need to start in this one, so I'm going to do one more stitch. Lily, one more stitch, and then we're going to do, let's see, we do it in a half double crochet. So I go through the bottom loop. I find it makes a much stronger stitch, and yeah, then I just continue from here. Okay, and I'll come back in a second when I can get rid of Lily, and we'll crochet all the way to the end. Okay, I've got my first row done, and put Lily out in the living room and close the door. I should know that if I'm going to do anything in here, I do need to shut the door, or she will be right up into the middle of everything. Now you should have 16 stitches. So then you just turn your work. You start in the first stitch. There's, oh, I keep losing. Sometimes my fiber just wants to keep sliding off the hook. And then I go through both loops. I don't know if you can see it, but you can see I go right through the V, so there's 2 loops there. Makes for a nice strong scrubby. 2, 3. A lot of this I just do by feel. 4. There's 5. 6. 7. Scrubby yarn is not that easy to work with. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. And your 16th stitch will be right here in this end somewhere. Just work your hook through and grab, and there you go. Row number 2 is done. And then I just repeat. And I usually count, because sometimes it is really easy to skip stitches because the stitches are just so hard to see. Yeah, and it's a nice quiet Sunday in the house. And I do generally count in my head while I'm doing this, especially when I'm doing it at church. Try to get some more yarn out. It's one thing also about scrubby yarn is sometimes it can knot up in the middle because all these little dangling bits that they weave into it can catch on each other. That one didn't want to catch completely. And tangle up inside the ball of yarn. It generally takes me about 15 minutes to make one scrubby. There we go, we got 3 rows. I'll come back when I reach the last row. Okay, we now have 7 rows done. We are going to complete our 8th row and final row. It's really easy, just 16 foundation single crochet stitches with chain stitch, 16 chain, actually 17 chain because you have to fold over to skip the 17th stitch and start your single crochet in the 16th stitch. So you have 16 stitches long and 8 rows wide. And we're on our final row here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Lily wants in. 10. Oh, she got in. 11. Sorry. 12. 13. 14. Yeah. Or did I lose count? Was that 12? Oh boy. I better go back. I think Lily made me lose count. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or did I get 2 stitches in one? Sometimes that happens. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lily, get down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Lily, hop down. Okay. 12, 13, 14, I went out to get my scissors and my yarn needle, and or do we have 16? Actually, that does look like we have 16. Oh, geez. It's hard to tell on these stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, yep, it's 16. Okay, now I am going to get my little scissors. I am going to snip off about that. You don't need long tails on this. Short tails is fine. Oh boy. Pull it through, knot it. Now we need our darning needle, and I got it over here. It's a darning needle or a yarn needle, whichever. Anyways, what I usually do is I just run it straight through. This type of yarn does not pull back out because of all the little, you can see all these little, they just get wound in. And if you wash these regularly in your wash, they get more and more wound in. I've never had one come apart. So I just go through in between all the stitches. She'll get the idea if I bump her off the table too much. And I just go all the way. I can go just about all the way to the end. I squish it. I get my ends and kind of poke them through there as best I can. Not always easy when you got a little arthritis to be able to poke things through. Oh boy. So yeah, here we go. Just when I think I got it all the way through, that it's like, go through, you get all those fibers, go through. Usually I can push them through with my thumbnails, but as you can see, my nails are all down to the quicks. They have just been breaking off so bad. It's like I can't get them to grow. And there, that one's tucked in. And let's go around here. Yeah, as long as I don't have to undo anything because I skipped stitches or added in an extra stitch or two, I can usually make one of these in about 15 minutes or so. I actually completed several while I was at church today, so that I only had to make one more when I got home to have 3 more sets of these. Okay, there we go. We've got a scrubby now. So that's how I make my scrubbies. Thank you for watching my crochet tutorial. Well, didn't get a whole lot on this video. Just a little bit of a weather update and doing a little crocheting. I really wished I could have gotten outside today, but you know, with more weather blowing through, it was a little unpredictable. Anyways, I'm going to just close out this video now. I didn't get much else done. I hope y'all have a wonderful week this week. And I'll see y'all on the next video. Bye-bye.